the simplest and the fastest way to kill your belly fat in Ramadan. What's up everyone, my name is Hilal Adham. I'm a former professional fighter who stopped boxing to pursue my career and my passion into nutrition. Over the last 10 years, I've used a very simple strategy to transform my own body. And I've helped thousands of my clients do the exact same thing. I'm talking about people like my client Manisha, who's a type 2 diabetic and is already 10 kgs down in only 12 weeks. Or like my client Omar, losing 20 kgs, got more energy to play around with his kids. I'm telling you this because I want you to know that this isn't luck. As long as you follow these simple 3 rules, you're gonna get the exact same results. Ramadan is the month for you to focus on your spirituality. But remember, your body is an amana. This is also exactly what my client Rizal did. He lost 8 kgs and built lean muscle mass. So let's not waste any more time and let's dive into it. Rule number 1, use the fasting cheat code. The first rule is pretty straightforward. In Ramadan, you are already in a calorie deficit because you're restricted into a small eating window. Those signals are coming from a hormone that's called the ghrelin. But here's the trick. About a week, your body is gonna stop reacting to that signal of the ghrelin hormone. So you won't feel that starving sensation anymore. And the fastest way to lose your belly fat in Ramadan is for you to not eat any calorie-dense food after breaking your fast. So the number 1 mistake that you should avoid is to not overeat and destroy the calorie deficit that you've been doing the whole day. You can do this is number 1, to stick to your meals, and number 2, to stop eating when you're around 80 to 100% full. Don't eat until you want to throw up. Not only is gonna put you on a calorie surplus, which is gonna destroy your whole fat loss progress, it will also make you feel sluggish. Which brings us to the second rule, which is the 50 grams of protein rule. So the second rule is you have to eat 50 grams of protein every single time you sit down and eat. That means iftar, snack, after tarawih, and suhoor. Most people tell you to eat based on your body weight, which probably is from 1.8 to 2.2 grams per body weight. Because protein is basically the same effect of having Ozempic. You know those weight loss shots that everyone is talking about? They work by hitting a hormone called GLP-1, which is the same hormone that you get by eating more protein. Plus, it has a very high thermic effect of food. It's a fancy way of saying that your body burns more calories just digesting protein, which will make you lose your belly fat faster. And finally, the third reason why protein is extremely important in Ramadan, because most of you are on a calorie deficit. And when you're on a calorie deficit, your body is looking for energy. If you don't eat enough protein, your body is gonna eat muscle mass, and that's why you end up losing muscle in Ramadan and not fat. And the only way to stop this from happening is to increase your protein intake. So here's how you can hit 50 grams of protein every single meal. For suhoor, have 2 scoops of protein. But make sure it's protein coming from casein protein, not the normal whey protein, because it digests slower and it makes you full for longer. The second 50 grams of protein, you're gonna get it from low calorie protein to help you lose weight. And this is gonna come from chicken or fish. If you are eating out in an open buffet, that's around 1 big palm size of protein. 2 hours later, you're gonna hit your third 50 grams of protein that is gonna come from lean ground beef. In Ramadan, I want you to at least focus on 80% of the time to not eat any fried food. So if the beef is not fried, then you're good to go. Finally, before bed, this is where you're gonna hit the fourth 50 grams of protein. It's gonna be hard because at this point, you're gonna be very full from all this amount of protein. And that's the point, right? This is gonna stop you from snacking. This is gonna stop you from overeating at night and binge eating on calorie dense and fried food. So I want you to push yourself in this last meal. You have 2 options. Option number 1 is just do a shake, like whey protein shake. And option number 2 is to eat chicken again or tuna. I suggest you chicken because tuna is high in sodium, which will make you thirsty during the fasting day. Which brings us to the third rule. Start walking. This is the secret of having crazy transformations. Think about it like this. If you reduce 500 calories from your food every single day, at the end of the week, you're gonna lose 0.5 kgs, which is good. But if you want to go twice as fast and lose 1 kg per week, you don't eat less, you move more. If you hit 10,000 steps every single day, you're burning an extra 500 calories. So that way you reduce 500 calories from your food and another 500 calories from walking. And this is exactly how you can lose 1 kg of pure fat per week. And here's the best thing about doing it in Ramadan. When you walk while fasting, your body uses fat as a source of energy. That means you won't get those crazy cravings on kunafa, basbousa, and you know what else. Which is exactly what we need in Ramadan, so you can go to Taraweeh, you can spend time with your family without draining your energy. Not only you will look good, you will also feel sharp during your fasting day. If you master these three things, it's all connected together. The fasting window, the protein, the walking is gonna help you stick on the calorie deficit, get fast results, and you don't need to spend hours in the gym. This is the mistake that everyone else is doing. You don't need to go to the gym to lose weight. All you have to focus on is these three simple steps. Because at the end of the day, this month is once a year. So spend it wisely, at the same time, get the best out of it. Don't just watch this video, I want you to take action. And finally, make sure to like, subscribe, support. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments what else you want to see next. See you in the next video, let's go!